you will not attack anybody and walk away whilst I sit in this committee. You can't just be allowed to run down everybody and get up and walk because you are Afenyo Markins. Why?
When the respected Mahama Ayariga was raising his objection, I remained quiet to listen to him because I know that decency requires that we listen to each other in silence.
I will not allow you to breach any inch of the rules today. No inch of the rules will I allow you to breach.
Let me respond to my respected majority leader.
You, Afenyo Markins, have a right to make preliminary statements. We don't.
We are lawyers, and in the East, we must demonstrate that practice.
But you have converted it into a platform to do a press conference where you attack and impugn people and walk away with it. I'm saying that today you will not attack anybody and walk away whilst I sit in this committee.
Next line, you are marking. Don't say this. Don't say that. Where are we heading to?
I intend to be offensive because he has told me that I am here to deliberately obstruct the minority. What did you say about that?
This is not fair. The whole world is watching us.
The ranking member has no right, no lawful authority to raise anything about what happened in court. But if you raise them, I'm going to object.
I know he's your leader, but Chairman, this is unacceptable.
He has referred to the nominee as a disputed nominee. Are you in court disputing his nomination and expect me to sit here and not respond?
Whatever that is happening today, history is watching.
And you are not in court challenging the conduct of the committee. You are not. You as a person, you are not in court challenging the conduct of the committee.
With all due respect.
You allowed the minority leader. I'm responding to his
asking
objection.
the minority leader to raise an issue. Order.
I am responding
Order.
I'm responding.
Honorable minority leader.
Let me respond.
Honorable minority leader, hold it. Honorable minority leader, hold it. May your microphone be off, minority leader.
Chairman, just a second.
Minority leader, let your microphone be off. Hear me out.
Very well. I will hear you.
Yes, I'm supposed to play the fair game. Hear what I will want to say. Honorable members, can there be an order? Order. I don't want to hear anybody's voice again.
Chairman, the rules.
You have not called him. Chairman, you see, Chairman, Chairman, he puts on the rules.
The rules are clear.
No, it's not.
The rules are clear. The rules are clear. Chairman, the rules. So when you just come in.
Na abusia ne okọ Parliament Ghana mrahye bedwam a oho Ghana ne Ghana yi Supreme Court no. Na ene ebo no ndu baako ne akiri ne mpanimfo si nkonwa say ye betoto papa ya no ene speaker no tena dwam Bernard Ahiafo etena say yesim edom kuma ne majority no den na mo kan na ye wura Afenyo Markins di campaign ne za yes presence me wa ha mo ma me di kai enkasa na me toto papa ya no kora nza na ogbi foforo so akasa ono so akasa na ye wura Afenyo Markins e kasa no na o kire mu se kwan ya ebre bi atwam Chief Justice anot so ye maame araba tokunu kwan ya Ghana ye fa so eyi nase akonwa ne kwan ya Paul Bafu Boni ebre bi atwam na ono eye acting Chief Justice etransi di nasem no kora ni nyankopon anim ni ene bonsamati ko nema bi anko yie papa enye ne papa so kora na ye fa so edi nasem ntimpanimfo hwe nye ni kan ka ho asem kora nsa na papa ya toto na no enevet yase a ya toto na enoa ne se ye wura majority leader no so ye frɛ no eye Ayariga Echilum said there be or reject any objection, my lord, and as a higher court. Or no son tias yama assemble Quran, the Afenyo can yen transequran my yin tinasem. Nenun no mudia bunny, and then ye be who's a waku school and also uncle school, and ne brofaka siena best 11 nane don't feel back near chi. Na Chief Justice Paul Bafu Boni yentoto na no on cheso onso ne Mike kurampo no wakasa. Na adane twema mentwe dom kuma ne majority dia boy ni wo a chesa Afenyo chire mu se yentoto Paul Bafu Boni yentoto na no ansa kwan ya ofaso edi Justice Tokonu Araba Sanso ni din so no yedi nasem no enko yenti yeni kan no ansa kora ne abeka enasem no na sene ya ensam no koye no na chese echese yeko break na yakwaji nsuo ne koko drink bi edigu ye menase na wo de akiri yesan ebeto aso na yeko break.
I shall proceed my remarks with a quote from Shakespeare's Macbeth, Act 1, Scene 7. First, as I'm his kinsman and his subject, strong both against the deed.
Mwanka Samwashebi, Mohu, Nina Eye Chief Justice, Aye Vertino, Paul Bafu Bonnie, Paul Bafo Boni ono na ye vet na chese some pie kra a o se no or prison service nim but in a wife no ye junior officer at that time it's never so step it down to be able to marry. Oh Radde, that was so romantic of him. D for that bay. Anyways, let's continue. And in summer SCC or hodi and maybe a baby I just say majority leader and minority leader there. You probably don't job I say where to money we are no way to money way because say back say or kasana one man kasana de videos ni na mebo am weti minim say when violence no media no so violence no media no so but as a peace sir. This is FMS Strengths, and here we give you the latest updates on issues. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Maureen Michelle, and you can call me the Information Minister. Afenyo. So the first video I'm going to play is a video of the minority leader, Honorable Afenyo Markins. Now, Afenyo Akasembi, claim say, okay, and they are saying that whatever he's saying and whatever he's doing is going contrary to the rules of the vetting committee. Then a vetting committee no more saying ankasa na mrada ho. Nti no more say the Afenyo Markins area no is contrary to HSA rules that homa vetting committee no how mebo amamo hu asem kro kan anytime Ayariga interrupting na nkofo say just Afenyo say aden ana mama no nsi one mama nka say wie you should have allowed me to finish talking then you interrupt me and then dey sewani me kachiro sewani o nti am the video no am wa share. Let's watch the video.
2025 Chief Justice Gertrude Araba Isaba Tokonu was suspended as a result of a prima facie determination by the Council of State as contained in the public announcement made by the executive. We, the minority, hold the view that the subsequent committee that was set up under the chairmanship of His Lordship, Gabriel Scott Puama, to trial the Chief Justice amounted to a travesty of justice.
Chairman.
The removal
our rules are clearly offended.
In the language
our rules are
of
clearly
judicial
offended.
accountability.
Because the rules I just read clearly offend that.
But
the rules clearly are offended. Chairman, the rules say that the conduct of the speaker, the Chief Justice, members and justices of the Superior Court of Judicature shall not be raised in Parliament except on a substantive motion. He has just raised the question of the conduct of a Supreme Court judge who chaired the committee. And he describes it and the conduct and what the justice did as a travesty of justice. He has raised the conduct of that judge. He has. And the rules are clear. And I can assure you that I will not allow you to breach any inch of the rules today. No inch of the rules will I allow you to breach.
Let me respond to him. Chairman, let me respond to him. Let me, Chairman.
Enti someone kasamu majority leader just say oh ma Afenyo Markins kwan wa breaki say vetting committee rules wa breaki kitikiti kra on tiase on twe na baby ayaju no Afenyo Markins reply no say ejaden say ye kasa pay attention to details men train ma me makama se medru baby no twamanutia and asema na maker in relation to former Chief Justice Gertrude Tokuno mugi me feel so ya no it was in a context and you say bia asema na ma setting rules as a committee and me politics nyema eba be hihye ma say no make me say be clear example na mema Adena Mahama Ayariga yesa. One mama no ensi enye. What to be a man and why Mr. Muyentino.
Let me respond to my respected colleague, the majority leader. Chairman, it is his contention. It is his contention that my reference to the committee's work amount to attacking the conduct of its chair. With the greatest respect, I need to be listened to, and he has to pay attention to language as used in context. For the avoidance of doubt, I am repeating that the minority holds the view that the committee's work resulting in the removal of Her Ladyship, the Chief Justice, amount to travesty of justice. It is a view we hold. It does not offend Order 1237. Order 1237, with avoidance of doubt, provides the conduct of the Speaker, the Chief Justice, members of Parliament, the Chief Justice, and Superior Court Justice of Judicature shall not be raised in Parliament except a substantive motion. Now, the distinction must be made. Respected Ayariga, please, bear with me. I've listened to you. The distinctions must be made. Your work in the regular official duties and a critique thereto must be distinguished from personal conduct that one would consider as misbehavior or stated misbehavior. I am not, with the greatest respect, impugning the person of the reputation of my Lord Paliament, who I voted for under the influence of Honorable K.T. Amon. When all the odds were against him, I have nothing personal against him. Because even where there were personal issues that people were attacking his reputation, I was one of the few who stood.
Mr. Chairman.
So I'm not here to attack him.
Mr. Chairman.
And he knows I won't attack him. The caucus is talking about, please, Honorable Ayariga, let me finish. You were allowed to make your point.
Yes, but Honorable Minority Leader, just be brief.
Very well. The committee's work is what we are expressing an opinion on. And we are using very civil language to say that what it did amount to travesty of justice. It's as simple as that. So let me proceed. Chairman, unless the majority leader intends to frustrate everything that the minority has to say by way of its opinion, when did Parliament reduce to this? When you have the right to say your own, you are the leader of the House, you have unfettered right to rebut. That is the debate we even have on the floor. When there is a debate, you take note. Where you think you disagree, when it gets your turn, you should also say that the committee's work did not amount to travesty of justice. Simplicity. But this issue of one line, point of order, next line, you are marking, don't say this, don't say that. Where are we heading to? The judiciary criticizes the government and members of the public where they disagree in their ruling. We Honorable
Minority Leader, kindly conclude for me.
The work of even their
conclude for me. Conclude for me.
I beg you, leader.
Conclude.
We all agree, Chairman. You know.
Conclude.
Right.
Hey, Afenyo Markins. Oya na nkofo so hardre nyame na make on social media no so. Wo video yi wo baby a chese comments no like uncle. Ebi so say adan monja no nka ne bo so asem na ade na ya. Na baby edru no after say Afenyo Markins kasa ye ya na majority leader sa age microphone o se mesa kasa bi why. O se mpanifo a wa ha. Mesra mani die mu kasa kakra. Na asema me be kan say we are vetting the Chief Justice, Justice Paul Baffoban Oboni, na ne vetting ya ye vetting me ma kwan ma NPP for emfa na press conference there is ochra kasa bebrebe na Afenyo Markins kasa no be press conference cause NPP for a press conference ye pa unim na korea MPP shirt adechi o me press conference unim na ye mistake na we an issue adechi o me press conference enti no na eye Mahama Ayariga pese oka no no say ye ba se ye be vet chief justice o ya ma me ma mo kwan ma mo fa nye pre ye Evrade ade na mo share MPP for na conference. Let's watch the video.
It's clear. I'm saying that you are a senior lawyer, you know. You've been in this house, you've been a majority leader, you've been a minority leader, you have lived through all the rulings in these matters. Pending matters, we should stay away from them. The conduct of judges, we should stay away from them. You have so far not impugned the process of nominating the nominee and submitting the nomination to this house, and the process of referral by speaker of the nominee to this committee for the committee to do its work. Those are the legitimate matters that you can raise, and you haven't raised them. So all the questions about what happened, if you had waited and we started proceedings, and you throw a question to the nominee to get his views on the matter, I may not object. But you can't just be allowed to run down everybody and get up and walk because you are Afenyo Markins. Why? It will not be allowed. I am going to look, this whole issue about you making a preliminary statement, show me a rule that says that you have a right to make a preliminary statement. Show me in our standing orders anything that says that you, Afenyo Markins, have a right to make preliminary statements. You don't. Listen, we developed it as a practice. We developed it as a practice where normally the two leaders may make welcoming statements and general open statements, but you have converted it into a platform to do a press conference where you attack and impugn people and walk away with it. I'm saying that today you will not attack anybody and walk away whilst I sit in this committee.
Oh, majority leader. Hey, ade awo mo kwan mo fa nye press conference ni ade. Nti me say o kan sa asem no, e na two MPP for ne sa akom no mo say ye nya time ya bet na se ye invite chief justice amoama nominating na ye ka e na makadi na mo ne ye e na ma stage workout why o mo say fe yi vet no kra mo ye no ye ndan join ni mu bio hey and now some people they stage the workout like the way they've done in Parliament before, like in my Parliament before. I know most of you are aware that the NPP MPs in Parliament, they've staged more than one workout or Parliament. They be assembling we are staging a workout. No matter what, yeah, chairman to me, almost staging workout. So it's something they've done before. And I'm sure that I say they are staging a workout because majority leader come masem, but na yen kofon wakakra say aba one stage workout sa and na yen vet chief justice so workout and then now working emu heels na shoe lelele no mapie o manante apie so I mean ka say bia okay, because it's something that has happened before. They sometimes do it. So must stage workout. But me too much this. So let's watch the video.
We don't need to vet a nominee before we vote against the nominee. We have preliminary issues well grounded in law. You may disagree with us. And we say that on the basis of that, we cannot be part of a process that would give rights to another and deny another of her bona fide as enshrined in the Constitution. Chairman, that said, we would yield to you to proceed whilst we exit this committee room with our views well documented for the record And on the floor, we shall proceed with the debate, further stating our position and take a vote against the nominee as required by the rules of the plenary. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very much, Minority Leader. But how do you reject a nominee who is yet to be vetted?
Should I respond?
The report is not ready to be voted for. We are not at a stage of approval. So your conclusion is very preemptive.
No, Chairman, let me
It's
Chairman will respect. Chairman would.
This is not what I want you to respond to.
No, Chairman,
so
but
I don't want your
Chairman,
response on this.
To the extent that you've raised it, I just need to. I just need to.
Honorable
Chairman,
Minority Leader,
Chairman,
you have your day.
Chairman,
you have your day. The two microphones should be off.
Chairman,
the two microphones should be off. With all due respect,
we have registered our position.
Honorable Minority Leader,
that we have rejected. We don't need to vet
agreed on your position.
We rejected, and we
agreed on your position. Yes.
Yeah.
When it is time for voting, then you can vote against the nominee. Yes. So we thank you very much, and we wish you a very good luck. Honorable members.
Why you wish us a good luck?
Yes, sir. Yeah, okay. Yes. Honorable members, those present here, we have the constitutional.
One say adwuma bia wo kopɛ ye sound so bisa wo say oh ye bisa bia ne asa bisa wo say adwuma no ye sure so betimi aye disi say bia wo kopɛ obi ojeje latrine sika ye bisa wo ye sure say sika no betimi ajeje o kopɛ adwuma like bia o kofie mu ko sesa refuse ye bisa wo ye sure say emu edukra betimi akura ahanti ebi na ne ye chief justice no ye bisa chief justice say we are sure say chief justice adwuma ya ye de ma wi aye bisa wi ubetimi aye no me person me reading na no asem kakra mamo or say I have what it takes to be the chief justice, okay, and I have what it takes to lead the judicial service in Ghana. Into Ghana your judicial service ne de said you obi compare eyi mabowa adwuma ni bidi what you say bibia interview no chairman say adwuma no ogine hu bi se baifo no obetimi aye pepe yentie chairman.
And if anybody were to go through any of my files at any of these places, this is what you come up with. That this man is honest, this man has integrity, and this man has what it takes to be a leader. And I believe that I have what it takes to lead the judicial service.
Chairman Achirim also ogine hu di se beifo it is just a vet we cry aden mo bisa me se metimi aye adwuma no what me ya ma na bro so some de medi ga bo adwuma ni bi a kire bo dada se adwuma bia we interview na ye bisa adwuma no wo betimi aye chairman ayima no mo amono na mechi na mo kasa chochocho mo show so betimi he looks too calm. Can he handle the judicial service in Ghana no me sem wayima no also ogine hu di se beifo no obetimi aye adwuma no na baby aye ekono omo bisa na asem with regard to your judicial system in Ghana obetimi di asem court 2 years agenda obi onko school kurati agenda se cause minim cramp minim say agenda chese yetu aheda men ko law school no minim say agenda chese yetu aheda intemi yetu aheda sa delay ni doso So yebisa no ho asem, and he talked about the fact that the delays in our courts are often caused by frequent adjournment requested by lawyers for personal reasons which impacts the timely delivery. Until lawyers say, oh, my wife is so waba. Into me judge me per charge anyway. My wife will be me name client ye beba. Na lawyer for François judge me so and run a drum kwati kokonewa. Enti no me na ni mu ekeka me pa yentu share that next week ye beba. Na lawyer for François judge me so why enu me girl no ma me problems since no anka broken heart ya ache me be gina me nka asem ni ansha na enema nko ya ma me client ni ti dem ma me 3 days na me baby girl yenko solve problem sa agenda into asema Paul Bafeboni vetting for the position of the Chief Justice of Ghana. Asema can say na lawyers ni personal reasons ni maniama bi eno na impact delivery no yentie.
Lawyers play all kinds of games to have cases delayed. They play all kinds of games to have cases adjourned. I remember when I was appointed the Supreme Court judge, and we were attached to the American Supreme Court. They were surprised that we could grant adjournments on the ground of somebody's wife, and because a lawyer says, my wife is being taken to the hospital. The judge asked us, are you a doctor? If your wife is going to deliver, you are the doctor, you don't need to be there. You have to come to court. And that is their system. But here, sometimes you have somebody coming to say, my father has died. 3 years later, he's asking for adjournment, and his father has died. 4 years later, the same father has died. How many fathers you have, you cannot really tell. So we see there's a human element to this. But we are going to work on all these so that we can have a reduction in the backlog of cases. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
You free one you be say, why a judge for some time? What you say? It's you've been in the system for some time. You be say, we dwuma no we now we the same. Ehona, Justice Paul Bafeboni, say, oh, Mama Hamo cry. Everything that I have done as a judge, oh, I've done it with integrity and impartiality. Integrity, pan, impartiality. Let just say, or Junwa, and yes, you did nipa be a court on away, or your mamma system near wafa, near a penny derby. Impartiality. He was very impartial when Oya judge na Nejuma Wayenina has been impartial and he does it with integrity. Now,
my career from prison service through the Internal Revenue Service and the Judicial Service, where I've been for the past 33 years, I have integrity. I've believed that everything that I have done as a judge has been done with integrity, honesty, and impartiality.
Ojeli atayi ana obeya no say atayi it way me man life sentence me man 70 years na me ka asem akirem se susuan pa say ye kodi atayi asem no na atayi nya good lawyer defending no ena nka man 30 years ha munim say by now time am jeli atayi nka 30 years na nka aso ana say ya aso opiese ya me no obeba me so first me no mabusia cause me na me jeli no enti we asem okan ni mankofa driver so sa enne say judges yi omo do omo kwato esan mu for adwuma no for the job for adwuma ni na like their life is at stake. Everybody is in danger because as I know can is very true. Since in Comate 30 years, Abainan Caswan Kate Badia, hey Charlie, come up won't know, can won't on in the soon of Beba first into the Yentin in Churchill about how he gave Atei 70 years.
We are always talking about a bunch of plantains, a crate of eggs. My mother is a Catholic, was a Catholic. I always tell this story. My mother was a Catholic. And you know, these old ladies, how when they said, in my time, the Catholic priest was a white person. So at the end of the year, my mother wants to go and then harvest a particular plantain that he has nurtured over the year. My mother was going to the farm every morning with a bent back. This young man was sitting under the shady tree. In our place, we call it in Kwankwenyase, playing drafts. Every day, my mother passed by him to go to the farm. Now, 1 year on, it is time for harvest. My mother wants to go and harvest the plantain to come and give to the reverend minister, the white priest, who speaks Latin. And then this young man has gone there. And you know, when they go there, they don't cut the plantain. They move it from the top. So my mother will walk all the way to the place before realizing that the plantain has been harvested. We sit in Accra here. When a magistrate at Gosu decides to send the boy to prison for 3 years, we sit in Accra here and say the man stole only a bunch of plantains. Do you know what it means what the bunch of plantain means to my mother? It's like stealing your car. You see? So, I mean, there are so many reasons. The magistrates and the judge, they are trained. They have this, the sentencing guidelines. They have them. But sometimes they have to go beyond it. In my youthful days, I gave somebody 70 years. Atayi, I gave him 70 years. And what I told myself was that if Atayi was given 30 years and he comes back, my family will be the first family he will attack. So by the time he comes back after 70 years, I'll be dead and gone.
One will be. And then the one no judge now or jaili Atayi only on a veteran to become the Chief Justice of Ghana. Justice Paul Bafuboni. What do you think? So far videos now are the different to kwanwa gay. Any idea be see attention and kasano so. Papa na was say no, because he's now coming in as a public servant and to all of us observing now. This is Afenyo Strength. I hope you enjoy the update. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Me now we had your page to be all the videos that we played, we don't own rights to them. No copyright infringement intended. Thank you.